Modern warfare is no longer just about tank duels and airstrikes. These battles are decided by maneuverability, protection, and the ability to strike first. Infantry fighting vehicles are machines that can break through enemy lines, survive relentless fire, and eliminate targets while remaining nearly invisible. Which armoured vehicle has no equal? Which one can become a nightmare for the enemy, and which one is just a target? The French VBCI, the Chinese ZBDO-4A, or perhaps the Italian Freccia? In this video, we present the top 10 in the world, their features, strengths, weaknesses, and their role in modern conflicts. Who will take the top spot? Let's find out right now. Imagine a machine capable of firing cannons, machine guns, and missile systems simultaneously, moving across rough terrain, and even crossing water obstacles without any preparation. This is not science fiction. This is the BMP-3, one of the most versatile and deadly infantry fighting vehicles in the world. The BMP-3's greatest asset is its weaponry. Unlike most IFVs, which are armed only with a small caliber cannon, this machine boasts a 100mm 2A70 gun, capable of firing both high explosive shells and Archon anti-tank guided missiles. This means it can not only suppress infantry and destroy fortifications, but also eliminate enemy tanks from up to 5 kilometers away. But that's not all. Supporting the main caliber is a 30mm 2A72 automatic cannon, which tears through everything in its path, from enemy infantry to light armoured vehicles. Completing this lethal combination are 3 machine guns, a coaxial 7.62mm machine gun and 2 side-mounted machine guns operated by dismounted troops. The BMP-3 is not just about firepower, it also offers exceptional mobility. Thanks to its 500 horsepower UTD-29 diesel engine, this machine can reach speeds of 70 km/h on roads and effortlessly traverse rough terrain. But its biggest advantage is its ability to swim. The BMP-3 can enter the water without preparation and move across it at 10 km/h. This gives it a huge tactical edge. The enemy might not even suspect that an attack could come straight across a river. In terms of protection, the BMP-3 is surprisingly resilient. While its armour is not as thick as that of a tank, it provides reliable defence against small arms fire and shrapnel, with optional modular armour upgrades. Some variants have even been equipped with modern active protection systems, making the vehicle even more survivable in combat. This is not just a concept vehicle, but a battle-tested warrior. The BMP-3 has seen action in Syria, Chechnya, Libya, and other conflict zones, proving its effectiveness even in the toughest conditions. Despite being designed in the 1980s, the BMP-3 continues to be modernised. Newer versions feature enhanced fire control systems, improved armour, and powerful thermal imaging technology, keeping it relevant even in modern warfare. The BMP-3 is a universal fighter, capable of attacking, defending, manoeuvring, crossing any terrain, and even engaging tanks. It is a true symbol of Russian armoured power, and it will remain a formidable force on the battlefield for years to come. If there were a ranking of the most advanced infantry fighting vehicles, the Puma by the German company Krauss-Maffei-Wegmann would be at the top. This is not just another IFV, it is a high-tech combat platform where protection, mobility and firepower are combined into a perfect balance. The Puma's main weapon is the 30mm Mk30.2 ABM automatic cannon, but it is no ordinary gun. It utilises smart munitions that can detonate at the optimal point, striking enemies even behind cover. Additionally, the Puma is equipped with Spike LR anti-tank missiles, capable of destroying not only armoured vehicles, but also fortified positions at long range. Combined with a cutting-edge fire control system, this IFV can engage targets with deadly precision at maximum range. One of the Puma's most important features is its modular armour. Depending on the mission, the vehicle can be configured as a lightweight version for air transport or as a heavily armoured variant, providing protection on par with modern tanks. However, its biggest advantage is the MUS active protection system. This system detects incoming missiles and blinds their guidance systems, throwing them off course. This gives the Puma a unique ability to survive even in the most hostile combat conditions. Despite its heavy armour, the Puma remains incredibly fast and manoeuvrable. Its MTU diesel engine, producing 1,088 horsepower, allows it to reach speeds of up to 70 km per hour, confidently traversing swamps, hills and rough terrain. Its advanced track suspension system ensures exceptional ride stability, while navigation and targeting systems allow the crew to always know the enemy's position and the fastest way to strike first. The Puma IFV has already been introduced into the Bundeswehr, and in the coming years, it will become the backbone of Germany's mechanised infantry units. With its high level of automation, powerful armament, and advanced defensive systems, it is designed to operate effectively even in the most challenging combat scenarios. This IFV is a prime example of how cutting-edge technology is reshaping the battlefield. And if German forces ever find themselves in a major conflict, one thing is certain: the Puma will be leading the charge. When people think of infantry fighting vehicles, they often picture massive track machines built by the world's military superpowers. But Sweden took a different approach. The CV-90 is not just an IFV, it is a universal combat platform designed to adapt to any battlefield scenario. It combines Scandinavian reliability, well thought out firepower, and exceptional mobility. The CV-90's primary weapon is the 40mm Bofors L70 automatic cannon, capable of firing armour-piercing, high-explosive, and even programmable rounds. This allows the vehicle to detonate targets behind cover, destroy light armour, and eliminate enemy infantry at long range. But what truly sets it apart is its advanced stabilisation and fire control system. Thanks to this technology, the CV-90 can fire with pinpoint accuracy even while moving, giving it a huge advantage in fast-paced combat. Some variants are even equipped with a 120mm gun, effectively turning them into light tanks. Unlike many IFVs that rely on heavy armour, the CV-90 employs intelligent protection strategies. Its armour is lighter yet stronger, providing resistance against heavy machine gun fire and artillery shrapnel. Its modular design allows for additional composite armour plating or even reactive protection. Furthermore, it has an extremely low thermal signature, making it nearly invisible to enemy thermal imaging systems. Now imagine this. The enemy is trying to track the CV-90, but their thermal sights see nothing, and their radar picks up only emptiness. Then, a sudden strike from nowhere. Sweden is a country of dense forests, swamps and hills, so the CV-90 was built for maximum mobility, even in the harshest environments. Its powerful Scania diesel engine propels the vehicle up to 70 km per hour, while its advanced track suspension enables it to manoeuvre swiftly and traverse any obstacles with ease. The CV-90 moves effortlessly over snow, through forests and across marshlands, leaving its enemies far behind. The CV-90 is already in service with Sweden, Norway, Denmark, Finland, the Netherlands and even Switzerland. Each country has modified it to fit its needs. Some use it as an IFV, others as an anti-aircraft system, and some as a dedicated tank hunter. Future upgrades will include artificial intelligence-assisted targeting systems and remote-controlled capabilities. This is not just an IFV, it is a multi-role battlefield asset capable of adapting to any combat situation. And when the battle begins, the CV-90 will already be there, ready to strike with lightning speed. If there is one infantry fighting vehicle that can be called a legend of Middle Eastern battlefields, it's the M2 Bradley. This vehicle is the backbone of the US Army's mechanised forces and remains a fearsome adversary on the battlefield. It has been battle-tested, has proven its effectiveness in real combat, and continues to be one of the deadliest IFVs in the world. But what is its secret? Why, despite its age, has the Bradley not been retired? Let's find out. The Bradley's primary weapon is the 25mm or M242 Bushmaster automatic cannon. It can fire high-explosive, armour-piercing and incendiary rounds, tearing through infantry, fortifications and light armoured vehicles. But its biggest trump card is its TOW anti-tank missile system. capable of incinerating enemy tanks from up to 4 kilometers away. This means the Bradley is not just an infantry support vehicle, it can actively hunt down and destroy enemy armour. Early in its service, the M2 Bradley was often criticised for insufficient protection. However, the US military quickly adapted, reinforcing its armour with additional composite modules and reactive protection systems. Now, the vehicle is capable of withstanding armour-piercing rounds, artillery shrapnel, and even RPG hits. In Iraq and Afghanistan, the Bradley proved it can take a hit and keep its crew alive. Additionally, it features an advanced active protection system and state-of-the-art sensors that detect threats before they strike. Despite its impressive firepower and armour, the Bradley remains fast and manoeuvrable. Its 600 horsepower VTA 903 engine allows it to reach 66 kilometers per hour, while its modern suspension gives it excellent off-road capability. On the battlefield, this provides a massive tactical advantage. The Bradley can fire, reposition, and strike again before the enemy even has a chance to react. The Bradley is not a concept, not an experiment, but a battle-hardened veteran. It has seen action in Operation Desert Storm, Iraq, Afghanistan, and numerous other conflicts. It has repeatedly proven its superiority against tanks, armoured vehicles, and ambush tactics. And with every new conflict, the US military has continued upgrading and modernising it, making it even deadlier. The future of Bradley: modernisation or replacement? Despite its age, the M2 Bradley remains in active service. The US Army is exploring new platforms, but so far no vehicle has fully replaced this legend. Its latest versions feature enhanced armour, digital fire control systems, and even autonomous combat technologies. So don't expect the Bradley to disappear anytime soon. The Bradley is a living legend, a machine that has proven its dominance in real combat. And if you think it's outdated, think again. This IFV still has plenty of fight left in it. In the world of infantry fighting vehicles, some are built for specific missions, while others are versatile platforms capable of adapting to any combat environment. The Spanish-Austrian ASCOD II falls into the latter category. This is not just an IFV, it's a true battlefield transformer, capable of operating as a scout vehicle, a tank destroyer, or even self-propelled artillery. But what makes it so special? Why are European armies increasingly choosing it? Let's break it down. The ASCOD II's armament depends on its configuration, but the standard version is equipped with a 30mm Mauser Mk30 cannon, easily capable of penetrating light armour and eliminating enemy infantry. And what if a heavily armoured target appears on the horizon? No problem. The ASCOD II can be equipped with Spike LR anti-tank missiles, capable of burning through enemy tanks from up to 4 kilometers away. Some variants of the ASCOD II have been fitted with 120mm guns, turning them into light tanks, while others have been adapted into air defence systems. This machine's adaptability is truly remarkable. The ASCOD II is not designed for frontal assaults like heavily armoured vehicles, but its defensive capabilities are still impressive. The armour can withstand heavy machine gun fire and artillery shrapnel, with optional modular armour upgrades for enhanced protection. Another key feature is its mine and IED defence system. The vehicle's reinforced hull and shock-absorbing design ensure the highest possible survival chances for the crew in the event of an explosion. Now imagine this: the ASCOD II is charging into battle when enemy forces fire missiles at it. But they miss, because the ASCOD II's optical suppression system blinds their targeting systems, rendering their shots ineffective. The ASCOD II is one of the most mobile IFVs in the world. Its powerful engine propels it up to 70 kilometers per hour, and its adaptive suspension enables it to maneuver quickly, even in the harshest conditions. On the battlefield, this provides a massive advantage. The ASCOD II can rapidly reposition, evade enemy fire, and even act as a reconnaissance vehicle. The ASCOD II has already been adopted by Spain, Austria, the UK, and even Thailand. In the future, it is expected to serve as the foundation for the next generation of armoured combat vehicles, as its chassis is ideal for modernisation and new adaptations. While other IFVs are designed for specific missions, the ASCOD 2 is a true multi-role platform, capable of becoming anything from a light tank to a next-generation infantry fighting vehicle. Flexibility, power, and speed, these three words define the ASCOD 2. This machine doesn't just adapt to combat, it dominates it. When we think of infantry fighting vehicles, we typically imagine fast, maneuverable, yet relatively lightweight armoured machines. However, Russia shattered this template by creating the T-15 Armata, an IFV with armour that surpasses even some tanks. This isn't just an IFV, this is a revolution in armoured warfare, a heavyweight combat platform that combines cutting-edge technology, powerful weaponry, and unparalleled survivability. While most IFVs are armed with 30-40mm cannons, the T-15 Armata features a 57mm AU-20mm automatic cannon. This weapon effortlessly penetrates armoured vehicles, decimates infantry, and even engages low-flying drones and helicopters. But that's not all. The T-15 is also equipped with Cornet anti-tank missiles, capable of destroying even the most advanced tanks. Now picture this. An enemy tank locks onto the T-15 and prepares to fire, but it's already too late. Armata strikes first, delivering a devastating blow that turns the enemy armour into a fireball. This is where the T-15 truly stands out. Its armour protection is closer to that of a main battle tank than a conventional IFV. Composite materials, reinforced frontal plating, and malachite reactive armour make it nearly impervious to most projectiles. However, its greatest defense is the Afghanate active protection system. Unlike traditional armor, this system doesn't just detect incoming threats, it destroys enemy missiles in mid-air before they reach their target. This means that even if a guided missile or anti-tank shell is fired at the T-15, its chances of hitting the vehicle are almost zero. Think a heavily armored behemoth like this must be slow? Think again. The T-15 is powered by a 1,500 horsepower engine, allowing it to reach speeds of 70 kilometers per hour, while its advanced suspension system makes it shockingly maneuverable for its size. It effortlessly crosses obstacles, rough terrain, snow and mud, all while maintaining a stable firing platform. The T-15 Armata is not just a combat vehicle, it is part of Russia's next-generation military doctrine. Built on the same platform as the T-14 Armata main battle tank, it simplifies production, maintenance and logistics for the Russian military. While other nations focus on lightweight, fast but vulnerable IFVs, Russia is betting on an unstoppable firepower platform, capable of fighting alongside tanks. And as the future of warfare evolves, the T-15 is already prepared for the challenges ahead. This is not just an IFV, it's a symbol of a new era in armoured warfare. When people think of modern infantry fighting vehicles, they often picture those from the US, Russia or Europe. But South Korea has proven that it can build combat machines just as good, if not better. Introducing the K-21, a high-tech infantry fighting vehicle capable of swimming, destroying tanks, and manoeuvring swiftly in complex battle conditions. Designed specifically to counter North Korea, the K-21 had to be versatile, powerful and resilient. Let's see what makes it stand out. The K-21 is armed with a 40mm L-70 automatic cannon, which tears through light armour and fires programmable smart munitions. This means the enemy cannot hide. Rounds detonate above targets, eliminating infantry behind cover. But what happens if the enemy deploys tanks? The South Koreans anticipated this. The K-21 is equipped with AT-1K Raybolt missiles, capable of penetrating modern tank armour with ease. Now imagine a battle. The enemy underestimates the South Korean vehicle, expecting weak armour. But in response, a devastating missile strike incinerates their vehicle within seconds. Korean engineers took an unconventional approach. The K-21 is built with aluminum ceramic composite armour, making it significantly lighter than most of its counterparts. Yet, it still withstands 30mm shell impacts, and additional modular armour can reinforce it against heavier weapons. But its greatest advantage is its mine and IED protection system. The reinforced hull and shock-absorbing design ensure that the crew has a high chance of survival, even in the event of a powerful explosion. What truly makes the K-21 unique is its amphibious capability. This is not just an IFV that can wade through water, it is a fully floating combat machine, able to cross rivers, lakes and swamps at speeds of up to 7 kilometers per hour. On land, the K-21 reaches speeds of 70 kilometers per hour, and its powerful engine allows it to navigate mountainous terrain with ease. Since South Korea's terrain consists of mountains, forests and urban areas, the K-21 was built for maximum maneuverability in all environments. South Korea is not stopping with just one version of the K-21. New models are being developed with active protection systems, enhanced armour and even autonomous capabilities. Additionally, the K-21 has caught the interest of foreign militaries, and South Korea is ready to export it worldwide. This IFV is a true battlefield chameleon, adaptable to any combat scenario and capable of fitting into any military doctrine. The K-21 is a lethal combination of speed, firepower and mobility. It is built to dominate, on land, in water and even in the air if necessary. When it comes to French armoured vehicles, three things come to mind: speed, manoeuvrability and cutting-edge technology. The VBCI, Véhicule Blindé de Combat d'Infanterie, embodies all of these qualities. It is a modern battlefield predator designed for lightning-fast assaults and deep-strike mobile warfare. Unlike traditional tracked IFVs, the VBCI is a wheeled machine, but don't underestimate it. Its 8x8 drive system makes it one of the fastest IFVs on the battlefield, while its powerful armour and advanced electronics transform it into a deadly hunter, ready to tear through enemy forces. The VBCI is armed with a 25mm M811 automatic cannon, allowing it to tear through enemy infantry, destroy lightly armoured targets and suppress enemy positions. But that's not all. Some variants of the VBCI can be fitted with 30mm cannons and anti-tank missiles, making it a true predator of armoured vehicles. Now imagine this. The VBCI storms across the battlefield at over 100 kilometers per hour, executes a sudden manoeuvre, delivers a devastating burst from its automatic cannon, and vanishes before the enemy can return fire. Wheeled IFVs are often criticised for having weaker armour, but the VBCI completely shatters that stereotype. Its modular armour can withstand heavy machine gun fire and artillery shrapnel, and additional armour modules can be installed to bring its protection up to the level of tracked IFVs. Additionally, the VBCI is equipped with advanced threat detection systems, which allow it to identify enemy forces before they even open fire. This makes it a true smart warrior, capable of predicting and reacting to the course of battle. The greatest advantage of the VBCI is its exceptional mobility. Unlike tracked IFVs, this vehicle can reach speeds of up to 103 kilometers per hour, rapidly deploy across highways and rough terrain, execute rapid strike and retreat tactics, and reposition before the enemy can respond. But the real game changer? It can be transported by aircraft, making it ideal for rapid deployment into conflict zones. The French military prioritises fast manoeuvres and mobile warfare, and the VBCI is a perfect fit for this doctrine. France is actively developing new variants of the VBCI, incorporating more powerful weaponry, active protection systems, and cutting-edge sensor technology. The VBCI is already being exported, and in the coming years, it may become one of the most widely used wheeled IFVs in the world. The VBCI is the perfect example of modern warfare's shift towards speed, mobility, and smart technology. When the French military goes to battle, they strike fast, with precision and overwhelming force, and the VBCI is built exactly for that kind of warfare. When it comes to infantry fighting vehicles, Italy is not always the first name that comes to mind, but the Freccia, which means arrow in Italian, shatters this stereotype. This is a modern wheeled IFV, designed for rapid assaults, mobile operations, and high-speed engagements. Italy is known for its engineering precision, speed, and elegance, and the Freccia is a perfect embodiment of these qualities. This vehicle is armed with a 25mm Oerlikon KBA automatic cannon, capable of engaging infantry, light armour, and even low-flying aerial threats. But if heavily armoured tanks enter the battlefield, the Freccia is far from defenceless. It can be equipped with Spike LR anti-tank missiles, capable of penetrating armour from up to 4 kilometres away. Now imagine the Italian manoeuvre. The Freccia swiftly flanks the enemy, fires a missile, destroys the tank and vanishes before the opponent can react. Despite its wheeled platform, the Freccia boasts excellent protection. Its armour can withstand heavy machine gun fire and artillery shrapnel, while additional modular armour kits enhance its survivability to a level comparable with tracked IFVs. Additionally, it is equipped with advanced threat detection sensors, allowing it to spot an enemy before they even engage. This gives the crew precious seconds to react, and in battle, those seconds can mean the difference between survival and destruction. The Freccia's greatest asset is its speed. Unlike heavy tracked IFVs, this machine can reach speeds of up to 110 km per hour, allowing it to rapidly change positions and strike with lightning speed. With its 8x8 wheeled configuration, it is perfectly suited for urban combat and operations in rough terrain. It can swiftly evade enemy fire, execute flanking manoeuvres, and provide rapid support wherever it's needed on the battlefield. The Freccia is already in service with the Italian military, but other nations are showing interest. The vehicle is continuously upgraded, incorporating new technology and adapting to the demands of modern warfare. In the future, the Freccia could evolve into an entire family of combat vehicles, including reconnaissance variants, self-propelled mortars, and fire support platforms. The Freccia is the perfect combination of speed, precision, and overwhelming firepower. Built for lightning-fast strikes, unexpected attacks, and total battlefield control, this Italian arrow never misses its target. When it comes to infantry fighting vehicles, China is not just catching up to global military leaders. It is creating its own deadly versions, combining the best technologies with homegrown innovations. The ZBD-04A is a tracked powerhouse, often compared to Russia's BMP-3, but with significant improvements. This machine merges mobility, firepower, and advanced technology, making it a formidable force on the battlefield. And if you think China is just copying foreign designs, get ready for a surprise. The ZBD-04A's greatest asset is its Universal Combat Module. It is equipped with a 100mm cannon capable of launching guided missiles. This means it can obliterate enemy fortifications, suppress infantry, and even destroy heavy tanks. But one gun isn't enough. China added a 30mm automatic cannon designed to shred enemy personnel and punch through light armour. On top of that, it carries 7.62mm machine guns, ensuring sustained firepower against multiple threats. Now picture this. The ZBD-04A moves into position, fires a guided missile at an enemy tank, then instantly switches to its 30mm cannon, cutting down hostile forces in cover. Within seconds, the battlefield is engulfed in chaos. The ZBD-04A is reinforced with upgraded armour, capable of withstanding 30mm armour-piercing rounds. This provides far superior protection compared to standard IFVs. But the real game changer is its modern active protection system, designed to intercept anti-tank missiles before they even reach the vehicle. That means an enemy might try to take a shot at the ZBD-04A, but the odds of successfully landing a hit are incredibly low. Despite its heavy armour and powerful weapons, the ZBD-04A remains surprisingly agile. Its high-performance diesel engine allows it to reach speeds of 65 km per hour, while its enhanced suspension system ensures stability across rough terrain. But what makes it truly versatile is its amphibious capability. This IFV can seamlessly cross rivers, swamps, and other water obstacles while remaining fully combat ready. This means that Chinese forces can launch attacks from unexpected directions, crossing water barriers where the enemy least expects them. China is continuously upgrading the ZBD-04A, integrating more advanced electronics, enhanced missile systems, and cutting-edge fire control technology. This machine has already been battle tested and continues to evolve. In the future, the ZBD-04A could serve as the foundation for an entire new generation of Chinese IFVs, making them faster, deadlier, and smarter. The ZBD-04A is not just a Chinese imitation, it is a battlefield monster, ready to challenge the best IFVs in the world. And if a global conflict ever erupts, one thing is certain: the Chinese Dragon will be on the front lines. Modern infantry fighting vehicles are not just transport for soldiers. They are deadly machines capable of deciding the outcome of battles, destroying armoured targets, and breaking through defensive lines. Each of the IFVs presented here represents the pinnacle of military engineering in its respective country. But which one is truly the best? Which has the perfect balance of speed, armour, and firepower? Share your opinion in the comments. Which IFV do you think is the most formidable on the battlefield? If you enjoyed this analysis, support the video with a like and subscribe to the channel. More fascinating breakdowns of military technology and future warfare innovations are coming soon. See you in the next video.